Hey there guys, it's Matt Films here, and today I'm gonna be yes, okay, I got a haircut, I know. I think it looks good.
Nope.
So guys, today I'm going to be showing you the basics of After Effects. I've done many tutorials and I haven't really showed you what many of the panels mean in After Effects. Today I'm going to be discussing this. So guys, I've just opened up After Effects and this is what it looks like. So let's go through all the panels that are around on the screen. So here we have our project. Our project is where all our files, our imported files, our videos, our pictures, anything is kept. And you've also got next to it the effect control. So once you put a video into a new composition or project and you put an effect on from over here, from this panel over here, it'll come up here and you can edit it and muck around with all the different, effects and stuff. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and drag in some footage and show you what it'll come up as. So I've got some green screen footage here. If I drag that in, it'll come up like this. So it'll come up with the name of it, the dimensions, the colors, the frame rate, and all that. So guys, to make a new composition, all you have to do is go down to this little box down here, drag it in, hold and drag it in, and let go on top of it, and it'll, based on your settings, it'll go from your settings into a composition that you like. So guys, you can see that there's a bit of space around here. If you wanted to fit it, you just go down to this little percentage here, fit, or you can go less, or you can go more, and that just zooms in. So I'm probably going to put it to 33% at this stage. So guys, once you've finished an effect and a video, anything really, you want to go over to composition and you want to go add to render queue. And by doing this, what happens is it goes over to your render queue, and this is pretty much just finishing off the effect or video and making it like whole into one. So once you've added to render queue, all you do is just hit render and it will render. So guys, the next panel is the preview panel. All this is just messing around with the play button, the preview, which if you let the preview run to an amount of time, you can press play once it loads, and all that will happen is it will just play the video and it'll also play it with the sound. You can also change the frame rate to make it a bit easier to work with, or harder, or more detailed. And you can go back. This is the next frame and previous frame, and that's going all the way to the last frame and first frame. So guys, the next panel is the tracker panel. The tracker, you probably are going to use a lot. All it is just tracking a position or object in your footage. So to do this, all you hit is track motion, and it'll open up a new layer up the top here, and you can just you can zoom in to tracks and footage. By doing this, the shortcut is Z, and you can just click on wherever you want to zoom in, and switching back to this, you can just click that, or V as a shortcut. Then you just want to expand it to where you want to track. So guys, the best tracking motion is somewhere where there's two colors in the box, so, or like a bright one with dark colors around it or something. So I'm gonna do about there. So guys, I've now got my track position ready and I'm ready to track. So all I want to go to is go to the tracker panel, and you want to hit analyze forward if you're wanting to track forward, and if you're wanting to track backwards, you want to hit analyze backwards. So I want to go forward obviously, so I'll just hit forward and it will track that position. And yeah, I'll just stop it there. So now I've got my track, guys. All I want to do is go over to layer, new and solid, null object. Once we've got this, you just want to go over to your footage, edit target, and edit target to the null you've got. So hit OK and make sure you hit apply. When I first started using After Effects, I couldn't see the apply button, and that was because of this. The panel was too low. So to arrange this, all you do is go over to the sides of the panels, or where the black is, and you can arrange the different sides of it. So I need to pull mine up, so I just put it there. So after that, you just want to hit apply, okay, and done. So now we've got a null attached to our track. So you can do anything with this, guys, or you can put text in it, which is where my next instruction leads to, which is character. So character, guys, is the text that you insert. So you go over to the panel up here, which has got all your stuff like hand tool, which moves the footage around, the rotation tool, you've got your zoom in tool, zoom out tool, and you've also got, oops, what did I have to do? Okay, anyway, you've also got target, no one, okay, so you've also got your text, which is T, or command T, which activates that. So guys, all you do is drag, pretty much like making a new box in Word document. You just drag and make a new one, and you've got your text box that you can edit with, and you can change the color of it by going over to here, changing the color. You can also change the outline color, the stroke color to white maybe, which is pretty much the border of it. You can also change the font, which you guys will know about. Also change the bold, italic and normal, the size of the text. You can also change the positioning, the width, the height, all that stuff. So guys, you can, with the track, you can also parent it to the track, to the null object, so that this text would move with your track. So to do this, guys, you want to go over to here where you have your parent. If you don't see it, well, you will see it in both modes, but if you don't, there will be this thing here, and you just click it. So you'll see parent, and it'll be the swirly thing here. You just want to hold down and drag the object or whatever you want to be on the track to the null. You drag that and let go, and now you'll see the text moves with my track, which is pretty cool. So guys, the next instruction or basic of After Effects is 3D. So you've got two 3Ds here. So you've got classic 3D, which is, as you can see, if I press W for rotation, it will make it 3D, but because the footage is obviously 2D, it'll look flat. And you've got your ray trace 3D, and you don't usually use that unless you're making like an intro or really complex word transitions and stuff like that. So I'm not going to show you now, it's not really basic. So guys, another panel I want to show you is the effects and presets. So this panel has a lot of stuff, so I'll just put in maybe TV, and you've got all these TV things here. It's it's got a lot of stuff, this panel. So it'll put on effects pretty much into your effect controls. As I said, it'll come up here. You can delete them as well if you don't want them. And yeah, another effect that I want to show you guys from the effects and presets panel is key light. If you guys are using a green screen, a blue screen, things like those, you're going to need key light. So key light is in the effects and presets panel, and all you do for this is drop it on top, and what it does is it gets rid of this green screen in the background, or the blue screen. So all you do is click the eyedropper tool, and all you do is just click on the footage, and it'll get rid of the green screen and turn it to black, which is good. So guys, another instruction or basic. So guys, another basic that is in After Effects is the transparent tool, which is pretty obvious. If I get rid of that, so guys, another basic in After Effects is the transparency tool. So all it is once you've got your green screen gotten rid of, you hit this toggle transparency grid and it'll make it transparent, which is good. So another basic, guys, is the rotoscoping tool. So if I go ahead and put on my green screen back on, and I go to this tool here, and I click it and I double click on my footage, I will be able to rotoscope. So rotoscoping, guys, is practically green screening, but it's a much complex tool for it. All it is just keying out your person or object into a video. So this will apply for an effect that I will show you guys soon, which is the invisibility effect. I will be bringing that tutorial soon out, but let's just get the basics done first. So to click and drag, it'll make it green, which is saying that you want to rotoscope this area. But I obviously don't, because I just want this character here. So I will click Option or Alt, and then I will drag, and it will get rid of this here. So guys, once you've gotten rid of it, you just want to go ahead and rotoscope whatever you want in your footage. By letting go of Option or Alt, you can just drag around to where you want your footage. So I'm just going to drag that out a bit, put it to the edges. I don't want some bits. So let's say I go off a bit, I just hold Option and I release. So I want that. Yeah, I want that. And that's pretty good, guys. So you can also feather it out, which makes it a bit more softer. So if I was to do this, that's what it looks like right now. So if I was to feather it out, it'll look a bit softer on the edges, which is pretty much what you want, because you don't want it to look as, you know, harsh and stuff. So if I feather it out a bit more, you can see that it is a lot softer on the edges, which is actually what you want, because it makes it a bit more realistic. And yeah, so guys, a pretty main one that people use in After Effects is the masking tool, which you will all know of if you know After Effects a bit. So the masking tool, guys, it's pretty simple. All it is, the toggle for it is G, or clicking up there, and it will create a box or whatever you want around your footage, or around an object in your footage. So guys, as you would have seen in the lightsaber effect tutorial, you use masking to mask out the lightsaber and create the effect. So guys, with this with masking, you can also create masking path, which is with the lightsaber tutorial. So if you click that, make a so if you click this, guys, move to a different direction. Wait for it to load. Hold up, I'm just going to get rid of this rotoscope because it's making it slower. Okay. So if you click that, go to a different place in time, click that again, and all you do is go over to the mask here, go over to here and drag this. Oops. Click on this. V. Drag that. Drag that. And there. So if I go like that, it'll look like it is fading out, or getting rid of it, which is pretty cool. So guys, that is masking. So you can also mask feather, which we did with the rotoscoping, which is just feathering it out like that, making it a bit more softer. The opacity, you can drop it down, obviously, which is pretty much normal opacity. And expansion, guys, is practically just the light of it, just changing it and making it darker, lighter. So guys, another basic is transform, which you will all experience when using After Effects. Transform, you've got anchor point, position, scale, rotation, and opacity. So if I hit position, which you will all know, make a spot there, go over to a different place in time, hit that, and drag this like that. As you can see, the footage will move because it's changing the position. Scale, so scale is just the height, the size of the footage. So if I click there, another one, and bring it up like that, as you can see, it will get much bigger, like so. Another one is rotation. Obviously you guys would know this from pressing W. Click another one, hit W, and rotate like that. Also bring this back like this, it will rotate like that. Another one is opacity. This is a pretty simple one, guys. All it is just making it lighter or more transparent. So if I was to put another point there and drop the opacity maybe to a bit like 15 or something, it will drop the opacity like so. Anchor point, guys. Anchor point is literally just the positioning of the footage up or down. That's it, because of the rotation. I don't know which is up or down. Let's go over to here. Yeah, up or down. That's it. Just positioning that. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed the tutorial, make sure to like it down below. If you want to subscribe, do that up here. If you want to like my Facebook page, do that up here. Comment for more tutorials, and I'll see you guys in the next video.